Hi, everybody. Today is International Day of Persons with Disabilities, and I feel like it would be neat to just put something out there in gratitude, really, for all of the different organizations that serve people with disabilities, for all of the different initiatives that are around to make legislation, to change different policies, to look at how we can be more inclusive as a society. And I think it's pretty commendable that there are so many initiatives. There's also a lot of stigma still, as well as misunderstanding about people with disabilities. And I had quite a bit of that myself prior to turning 47 and 2 weeks later breaking my neck and becoming completely paralyzed. Which was, a big adjustment at a 47-year-old age, but it's no different no matter what age you are. If you encounter disability through trauma or that, stroke or whatever it might be, MS. But there's also different kinds of disabilities, and of course, a physical disability such as what I have is one. I also had a concussion a couple times, and that could be considered, a mental disability because it's physical and it affects your psyche a lot. And I know there are a lot of people that suffer from mental health issues. I have a brother also who's in that category. And so that is another area of disability, the invisible disabilities, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, that, we also want to think about. And what I guess I'm getting at is that, disability isn't too far away from all of us. And the more we can be an inclusive society, the better. And the more we can understand, what would make that person's life better, I think the better society and the better people we become. And we do a lot already, but I think there's definitely room for improvement. And you could actually check out Terry Thornston's nice little YouTube video that she did today with the Rick Hansen Foundation, of whom I'm an ambassador and have worked for as well. And I think that there's, so many great ways that we can contribute, even if you don't know what to do. So there's ways that you can educate yourself. The truth is 1 in 5 people have a disability, and that's North America. That could be higher other places, I'm not sure. But the fact of the matter is it's, one in a room of, your bubble, your safe 6 that would actually have a disability. So we never know another person's story, and someone might break their hip and be laid up for, a year, trying to figure out how to work with a walker. And that could be your mother, or it could be your son or your, friend that has a, some type of a mental disability, or it could be someone with a developmental disability, or it could be just, the rest of us trying to kind of figure out how to get along in this world. So I think my message today is that we all need each other. We all need to be on each other's team, and to, I think, take the idea of inclusivity to the place where it really is about race. It's about every aspect of what we are, this diverse, multi-changing complex of humanity. And we can accept everybody. We should not be pitting ourselves against different factions or different physicalnesses, or, we need not to be ableist, thinking that, ability is the only way to go. And I guess, at the end of the day, consider what it might be like to walk in that other person's skin. I won't say shoes, and actually walking is kind of maybe a misnomer too, but just consider what it might be like to be in another person's skin, and to then adjust accordingly with loving kindness, the way that we approach that. And for those of you that do have a disability, I have nothing but the utmost respect and admiration for you. It's not easy, and there are many complications and many challenges that we encounter, and the biggest of which, of course, is just getting around in the world. So organizations that help with housing and various different things are, really commendable. I would say that if you're the person with the disability, you could, get on a committee, or, bring your voice forward. We need to hear your voices. And I've been on, the City of Vancouver Person with Disability Advisory Committee for a number of years. I'm not right now anymore. I just retired in the fall. But, after 7 years, it was really clear to me that there's still a long way to go, especially in policy and in areas where we do kind of make the infrastructure of society and where we try and make it work for everybody. So bring your voice forward. Everybody needs to hear you. For all of you that are listening, thank you for listening, and be well. Take care.